happen. He had a really, really off day.
Yeah.
Kyojin had a really off day, and Masuda had a really, really off day. So I think they'll improve, but I think at the same time, Double Pony will grow stronger. I think the odds make a lot of sense. I'd be worried for Double Pony, but at the same time, I'd be worried for Vitality.
Yeah, I think it's uncertain territory for Vitality, but I think they'll come into this one angry. Some teams or players like to see their opponent as their enemy during the match, and they may talk shit on their opponent in their own comms and so on. And that can help you focus and really bring that extra gear in, trying to make something of this. And I imagine Vitality will certainly be doing that. Get some rivalry going out. Creeping up towards short for now. Apex switching out for the USB for that extra range. Once he closes the distance though, the ding dong. Going to be quite nice for Vitality on the bomb site. But yeah, once you close the distance, then the extra bullets can come in handy as well. But I'd imagine they rarely get there with all the headshots we see from these pro players. There is a kit to be collected by Afro, right at his feet. Chunky grenade for Shox. And Double Pony still looking for their first kill. That one should have killed Shox, surely. It went a bit awkward though, bouncing weirdly, and it won't be the case. They may not get any kills from this pistol round, Double Pony, as they are being deleted one by one. Kyojin, the only life that will be claimed. I don't know who Masuda just knifed there on his team, but I hope it wasn't somebody who had perfect Kevlar.
I hope it was. Apex last time was probably the best player on the team, even individually. He was the one who was getting all the key frags. Didn't look like he was getting nervous or choking at all. He was leading by example, and on this round he did the same. He was really nicely played on the pistol. Already a great map from Masuda. Like what a strong pistol from him. Again, once upon a time, this is where he set his kind of kill record or rating record on Vertigo versus a very strong Astralis a few months ago. So he likes the map. Double Pony struggled on the T side last time. CD side they farmed Astralis, but it was a fake comeback.
Desert Eagle for NBK. We'll start the proceedings early, and there's another one for him. The Deagle Blaze putting in work. Find ourselves in a 3 versus 3. Oh, here we go again.
Wait up.
I actually clipped the interview we did with Ninjas in Pajamas with regards to their comments on the Deagle. I don't know if you saw.
What'd they say?
It was ZTR and Plopsky, and I asked them I said that they suffered a lot of Deagle losses in their series, and I feel like there'd been quite a lot in the week in general, and what they thought their opinions were. And they had a problem with the 2-shot to the torso, outside of the Kevlar.
Yep.
Which is really, especially when you crouch, it makes it considerably easier depending on the range.
Yep.
They thought it was a bit too overpowered at present, so I would like to have a discussion about this in general with the populace.
Yeah, because you can jiggle spam too. Like you hit that first body shot, then they're dead already.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, we go for a headshot. High flash comes out. They'll dodge it. They see that timing. But the CTs get a little comfy. And Masuda, again, he's played so well in that pistol. Almost gets all 3 here. Actually, sorry, Kyojin from the back. 1v1 body. He knows where Kyojin is. Will he find the headshot? Dink comes in. Clean kill. Very nice shot from Kyojin.
Why didn't Body pull the trigger on that first engagement?
I don't know. He was already thinking about his next move. That's the only explanation I can think of.
A missed opportunity, perhaps. Vitality survived the forced by the Desert Eagle buy of Double Pony.
Double Pony.
So Nico should follow. See the Desert Eagle again from NBK. I think Body's got a P250.
That amount of damage keeps them in a precarious position, especially with the threat of doing more damage. NBK, another headshot. Oh my god. And the sandbags to protect him. Kyojin tries to spray. And it's already a 5v3 again. Surely they don't lose 2 5v3s in a row. Surely not.
Well, he's picked up an AK-47. They are San Kevlar. S-A-N-S, it's a French word. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. That'll certainly help though. Zaiwu with 2. Things will slow down for now. These kind of situations often remind me of Horror. They had great success just waiting for these kind of pushes. You gotta get the kill though. Body trying to get everything out of that he can. NBK still lurking, though. And I'm conscious of the clock now for Vitality. They're still edging forward ever so slightly, but potentially edging forward into headshot angles. Lucky's only got the USP, but how long will you jiggle for, Vitality? You've got one smoke grenade to try and plant this bomb. I think they had like more control than suspected variants.
This is the fight.
Oh, Zaiwu to create some space. The bomb's been dropped now. Zaiwu's got to rescue that. And it becomes more and more awkward. Deagle coming out. Lucky still with the USP. NBK. Oh my god, he just keeps on going. Go for the ace!
Oh my god.
That's all the kills for NBK. Vitality's so nervous. Everybody's terrified of the Deagles, and NBK on the eco rather than the force buy. Sends VRC media player off as well.
Major winner, by the way. NBK looking so calm with that spray as well. Up the short shelf. Control the position perfectly. Like you mentioned, James, playing the headshot angle when he had no armor. No head armor. Beautifully done. They almost tossed another 5v3 situation when Zaiwu lives versus the two players who are holding a short shelf. There's something bad about the setup. They just didn't hit their shots there. But Double Poney, they got 9 kills in 2 rounds here. They have sapped the life from Vitality already. No money to reinvest. Aphro indulges in and up. Not a great sign.
Yet another Deagle round. You got to respect that one.
The fact
wasn't
they pulled
a
it
stabby
off.
one at all.
Oh, nice shot from body. Yeah, the fact that, I mean, first it was NBK who did it all by himself, too. All by himself.
Definitely rode Vitality in that round.
It's a bit inconsistent, NBK, but he has those. He still has those peaks, of course.
Powers in the beard. Yeah. Nice transfer from NBK. Not the most challenging of round for them as they lose nobody. A quick turnaround in favor of the counter-terrorist side. Double Poney now tying the score.
Here's the real test. The T side for Vitality. They wanted to go to Vertigo this time instead of to Nuke, where Double Poney beat them kind of easily. Really one-sided. Vitality been struggling on Nuke, so I think Nuke and Inferno are 2 maps they aren't totally comfortable on yet that are important to their veto, or were. So what happens now on this full buy round? Smoke down the A ramp. CT's going for the aggressive push. Joko dropping on them. And Apex, he's going to miss this timing. Oh, and Joko almost throws his smoke grenade, but then doesn't launch it when Apex finds his kill. But the spam through the corner of the smoke, Apex is too wise.
Afro hasn't even peaked yet. He hasn't even peaked yet. Not scoped in either. But he's jiggling. People could be close now, so it's a tough situation for him. Zaiwu is waiting. Oh!
They are all
careful.
over.
Yeah, they were in trouble now, Double Poney. A lot of trouble. A minute 10 on the clock. You can see Vitality holding on to these grenades, such as the nature of Vertigo. Get those smoke grenades up.
We're coming around the ramp here with Afro. This peak will mean the world, but there's somebody to his left. He doesn't know about it.
He's gone deep. And he drowned immediately.
Situation dissolves for Double Poney. They lose all 3 players on A ramp, barely shooting a bullet back. Some HP has been lost for Vitality. No players, though. Apex with those 2 kills. Controlled the whole situation by himself, basically.
Not much they can do, Double Poney. I don't see them rescuing this AWP either. So it'll be the hero weapons. Maybe NBK's got a Deagle to drop to a teammate from the previous efforts. Lucky says hello.
At least a little consolation prize. It's already an odd game of Vertigo with the way that this first rifle round has gone and the amount of eco kills and deagle kills.
NBK is 10 for 2.
Yeah, 10 for 2. Masuda had that 4K on the pistol round, and then I think 3 on the anti-eco. Or no, that wouldn't make sense. 2 on the anti-eco.
Yeah, that would be 7, but he's got 6 kills, Launders.
Yes, I know. I can't be making fun of you doing math and then do math wrong myself.
I mean, counting to 7, you know, not the tallest challenge, but we'll get there one day.
Okay.
If anybody would like to make an MS Paint visualization of 4+3 for Lunders.
Okay, that's so unnecessary.
Send it to him on Twitter. No, it's good to visualize. It could, it's easier to understand.
I figured it out. I figured it out.
Double Poney in round number 6 will have double AWPs. Maybe the opposite of ponies. Maybe one of them's called Dieter. Who knows? They won't be so enthusiastic heading down the ramp as we saw previously. That was an expensive lesson for them. Oh, some information.
Yeah, Shox would like to hold this smoke, to try to pull a lurk smoke out on the B stairs potentially, or use it for an XP later. They're trying to bait up some utility, get some presence back. Vitality spread the map really well. Oh, that's an opening.
You really got to hit those. They will exchange the flames. Zafra has to reposition once again. Very awkward around this A bomb site. I think that's the one with the gap. No, it's not. It's one that lands on the support for the crane. That offers a slight gap. Apex, is he going to spot it? No. Joko around the smoke this time. And more smokes we posted on 8.
Yeah, so this one lands proper with a gap underneath.
There we go.
And Afro opens up a little bit more as I was dead. Kyojin some damage.
Very hard to peek with this smoke up, of course. Just showing some chest. It's like a peep show.
Just like looked at me hard when he said that.
2 versus 5. The swing from Joko. Well, there'll be an exchange of frags at least, and they know where the bomb is. 19 seconds. Kyojin will not be going towards B, but he's doing damage on A. 15 seconds, checking for a flank. Body just moving into an off angle. NBK now will win the duel as he's won many. 12 for 2 is NBK. It's a very back and forth affair.
Oh, they didn't get the second op actually. I think they wanted to try to grab that. So I don't know, maybe they didn't. That Afro will take the op from Lucky. I feel like it is a good map to have the second op if it's free especially. And there was one definitely in range, but they prefer the AKs. So far the individual level's pretty high, I feel like across the board almost, but.
Was there any video drops for this match?
Any
from Double Poney?
I actually don't know. I couldn't find their last one because they're so active on social media. I couldn't even filter for the video the last time, so I'm a bit behind on the Double Poney lore. I'll have to get caught up. If you wouldn't mind, actually, if you wouldn't mind maybe tagging us in the tweet, we can watch it.
That would be great. Vitality look to mount an offense towards the B bomb site. The entire team is here, as you can see from the radar. Lacks red dots elsewhere. Just so you know, the dots that are grayed out are lower ground. The ones that are like semi-transparent.
Wait, the AWP is picked up. AWP goes down in heaven. Oh, what is happening?
Okay. Man, there are no cheap rounds here on Vertigo in this series so far. Vitality look to take the lead. I don't know that Double Poney can really do anything else here already. There's just too many man on road now.
That's a bad way to lose. They got the collat op shot to start things off, and then they lose the op in the site. The rotator heaven dies instantly. And I believe he was opping too, and Zaiwu maybe took him out with the rifle. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but after that it was all over. It's a very expensive way to lose a round. Again, some crazy situations transpiring here on both sides. This was not in preparation.
Yeah, they really need to hold these 2 weapons. NBK and Body will have the money to buy around them. Maybe NBK gives Lucky a gun and takes the Desert Eagle. We've seen what he can do. I wonder if Vitality will go the inching towards A routes once again. It looks pretty good for them. Swing with the MAC-10.
Yeah, it was that. It was that kill.
So many viable weapons in CS these days. You remember when they were like...
Everything's good.
Right?
Yeah.
When there were like 4 weapons back in the day. AKM4, AWP, Deagle, yeah. MP5, going back. That was most of it. We even saw the Negev in some of these games.
Oh. That would have been a cool... nade, but it bounces off the wall. Okay, they peek down the stairs. Apex finds a kill on the other side of the map, and I really like this style of the T side where they're prodding both sides at the same time. I think it's a very good map for that. Since again, you don't have to really give that much respect to mid. The CTs won't push it often. Body will try to refrag. They do end up refragging, but the A side has already been lost. The rotators are in the middle of the map now. and the bomb can get planted safely. No HEs to stop this. ZywOo looks for a kill, finds it. MBK goes down, body in the same position coming up late, but now ZywOo's going to hear him and take that kill as well.
Nice work from ZywOo. Very dicey map for Double Poney at the moment.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose these CT rounds because they were so good on CT on versus Astralis. Pretty much the only way they even got to the map. They like came back and won 12 rounds maybe on CT side. I have that right. And ended up losing, but it was close, very close. Now all their money is gone.
USP round from Double Poney. No guest Desert Eagle on this occasion. They just don't have the money. So maybe it's a chance for Vitality to start to pull away. Vertigo, the pick of Vitality. Bees are on road. Flashbang easily avoided, and again, I'll try to spread the numbers just as Ateez did in rounds prior. It's the only thing they have going their way at the moment, Double Poney. Oh, so awkward for Apex, but he manages to survive.
There's something so unsatisfying about having to spam the USP where it just doesn't feel like the bullets are doing damage. You're like trying to click as hard as possible.
Lack of armor pen versus the P250 makes a hell of a difference.
They had a flash that time, breaking things.
I would love to see like an eco run from a CT side where they just had 5 P250s. That'd be pretty interesting.
I feel like the odds will go up like crazy.
Yeah.
Because USP odds are like less than like 1/4% or something.
Yeah, because you can absorb, like it can take, like with a Glock for example, it can take 6 bullets to kill someone if you're not hitting them in the head, depending on your range. But never mind, now we have more aggression and Double Poney trying to force the issue through tight choke points. And the crosshair placement is great for Vitality. Oh, and it continues to be. Down goes body, and there's another round shut down. Poney's off to the abattoir again.
Wow. Apex is a nightmare. He's just getting all the kills on the A-ramp alone, man. He's playing, his individual level is so high right now. At this tournament, it's gotten better.
It's a good indicator as well when he is delivering.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely a captain figure for his team. One of the more emotional players in the scene, and I mean that in a positive way.
He would not... He wouldn't actually knife, would he? Oh, okay. Chucks doesn't knife people.
With a knife like that, you should be knifing at all times.
You should be knifing everyone, yeah. James would have knifed him. There was a player, FXio. Remember when FXio knifed Faflaren on Cobblestone on A site, and then Shocks like yelled at him after the game?
I remember the era.
Don't knife our friends.
Yeah,
he said.
I remember the era of it being offensive to knife people.
Yes. $1,500 though.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
I know. As Counter-Strike's come a long way.
Yeah.
Shocks is a nice guy, but there's no friends on the server. Apex again. And off we go. Momentum firmly in favor of Vitality. They're covered in washing liquid and they're going down the slides. That's the situation right now. It's very smooth for Vitality.
Yeah, they kind of just broken through the resistance here. It was like a little hard at first. Those ecos were really scary. We got the ace all ready for MBK on an impactful second round or third round. And since then, Vitality have had success now on the entries on both sides. Apex has just gotten more and more comfortable. He's 10-6 now, but I think he's definitely been the most consistent player throughout all these rounds with the amount of entries he's got. And really, his team hasn't even had to do that much. He's sometimes got 2, I think he had one round where he got 2 entries on A site, on A ramp, and then another round where he got 3 entries on A ramp.
Yeah, they are sweeping at present. Nothing but blue X's on the minimap. Save for the one of Apex, who has got some heavy output. Makes his way to 10 frags now. Still trying to catch up with NBK. But that looks likely the way things are going at the moment. And I feel like we've seen a lot of games where people are just getting smashed in duels by AKs.
Yeah.
Quite simply as well. Which maybe... I feel like we're also seeing an increase in double ops on the CT side, which is perhaps to balance that out. But again, it can be very awkward with the ranges, especially on this bomb site, because on this map rather, because You know, some snipers are better at like medium range, medium to close range. Some are more consistent at medium to long range, etc. So you've seen some awkward spots and some whiffs. You know, and you miss, that's like so much map control. If you lose a duel on short, suddenly your team, if they're on the site, are exposed as well, maybe from 2 angles, and things can collapse very quickly indeed.
Yeah, you just get ran down like Lucky did. He took that op shot. You know, it was such a strong op shot, perfect timing and everything. But even with that, if the T still keep coming at you, you need more support. So it's such like a big choke point, which means you don't, everyone can be spaced out really well, side to side, coming up the B stairs. Flashing, it's like completely open since they haven't finished building the 51st floor here. There's no roofs or anything. You can throw the flashes high and over while running. Oh, Joko, yeah, kind of almost asked to get opted in the situation. Because I was a bit farther back. I thought he had an open line.
Yeah, their aggression.
He's at risk of getting pre-fired in this spot, though.
Their aggression really has not worked out. Ooh. On the ramp. He's seen him. He's going to get him next time.
Test him again. Let's start to come up quick. Are they actually going to commit? No, surely not.
Curious as to what Shox is going to be doing here. We can see he is separate from the team. The suits are blown up, but they are really looking for this entry. I think the entry is the Go command. There's a trade instantly, though, from Joko, and Afro is still alive on a short shelf. Shox now looking to make an entry, but Lucky's a footman. Trying to hold on now, Double Pony. They have a man advantage, and Vitality are just trying to find the answer, essentially.
I almost feel like they're nearly out of ideas because so much of what they've done has worked so easily, especially with the way they've defaulted on A ramp. So looks like they just wanted to turn the key on the tempo and have Apex really just eat his heart out, push up fast, but finally gets shut down. And we'll get to see if Vitality can come up with a successful mid-round to bring it back. Somehow that shot is missed. I have no idea how. That jiggle
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Afro's missed a few shots in that specific position, and again, they're immediately on top of the site.
I don't blame him, though. It looked good.
Oh no!
What is going on?
Well, maybe there's a chance now. 3 versus 2. Kyojin in plain sight. Shox now has a lot to do with the AWP. Dabhan himself very aware that he could be being pushed from the side now. Shotgun mode.
Uh-oh.
Lucky falling back, and he realizes that Body must be flanking him.
Shox. Oh.
There
That's over. He's such a smart player in the clutch. He's got some of the best. There's no time to actually defuse this bomb, I don't think, even at that Molly goes down. Perfect positioning for him. Shox, as per, I think he's got some of the best 1v2 stats in CS history. He's so smart, so pragmatic in the clutch. Every move there made sense. He identified where the play might be coming from and then eliminated the weaker target. That was really nicely played. Some of these off shots, I think he hit an insane jiggle or something like that on Afro. I really don't want to blame Afro for that shot. I would have, it looked good. It looked good. But that was the round, like you're saying. They got ran down on the site because of it. And if Azayu had it missed, it wouldn't have even been close.
Well, MBK's got a chance for more. Had a chance for more. He's history now. The ink is dry regarding his efforts in this round. Afro going for the re-peek, but Apex is ready for it. The CT side's looking extremely difficult and somewhat desperate for Double Pony.
No bomb down yet. This lurk will work really well. Oh, wait, no way. The bomb. Wait.
It stays on the map, even if it falls off.
Yeah, does it go back to
it reappears.
The same spot?
It's just downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Our Body will start to make his way forward. 12 HP. Oh, just about getting there. Man, these rounds are pretty close for Double Pony. Like, when they win by an edge.
That was really smart from Body. That was basically, it looks dangerous if he gets pre-fired, but for Apex, he has such a big HP advantage. Why would he take a risk on pre-firing angles? He just has to hit one bullet, but Body had to take some kind of risk like that. You got to appreciate him realizing how dangerous that would have been to just go for some kind of 50-50 down the stairs or like jiggling angle or anything like that. That was his only way in.
Both squads with a bye. Vitality have had a lot of money in these rounds. 16, 15K on a number of them. And there's more money where that came from. Joko's got to be careful now, especially if he throws a grenade, because... Oh, there'll be double HPs. All right, then. Double Poney offering up some horse meat down the ramp in round number 14. Not really palatable for Vitality, but what choice do they have? 2 remain. That number has been cut in half. Kyojin now requires an ace to steal this round away from the Ponies. He's got 8,300 in the bank, and with the next round being the last round, he has to try and do whatever he can. But Afro on this occasion is ready at longer range for a 5th round for Double Poney.
It was a hard counter. They thought the setup was going to be there. They were right. The nades were targeted at the boost on the corner of the smoke, and it was the correct timing. I thought Joko was going to get spammed down by Apex again, but after those 2 kills, everything opens up as he started pushing a bit more aggressively and get killed. Bit of frustration there for Apex. Worried, I guess, still about the half. Wants to make sure we can get 10, if possible. 11 on the horizon as well. I personally, didn't see a lot about Double Pony's Seasides that they should be scared, but I can understand they've got to actually win the match before they can.
The man has demands and
feel
standards.
Good, yeah. Job not finished, right?
Yeah, we might be satisfied, but he might not be, and that's why he's a champion. They've got a man advantage now. Vitality looking for more. Shox being exploded towards B. Manages to fall away though, so his presence will still be a threat. And again, the numbers head towards the A box like Kyojin trading, but Joker got 2. And maybe that's enough, perhaps not though, as the AKs clear out the A bomb site entirely. Afro keeps the numbers even. Shox and Kyojin very low indeed, 21 HP combined.
Ooh.
Creeping away now, Kyojin. There's an incendiary, which will make it really hard to peek depending on where it's thrown, but we'll see what Shox has to say about this. Kyojin's found a flashbang on a body.
That is interesting. Wow, he actually went to check the flank as well, and body might get killed. Oh, this is 2, right? Surely.
There's the wallbang attempt. Afro now expecting to be peaked. Oh my god, the swing from Kyojin. That looked kind of OP. 10 rounds for Vitality, very strong. We'll see if the Stampede continues into the second half after the break. We return with Vitality very alert and maybe catching Double Poney sleeping on their CT side. But now the Double Poney moved to the T side and they have opportunity. Vitality won the pistol in the first half. We'll see if the Ponies can do the same in the second on this T side.
A little bit of a strugglesome map from Lucky. Look at the CT players here from Vitality. Everybody fragging, pretty even score lines. Oh, and maybe another strong pistol. MBK looks to shut it down. He's a top fragger for a double pony, but he gets shut down by the best player on Vitality. And now Kyojin gets his feet put to the fire. They cannot kill him. In fact, nobody can kill anybody. It's pacifist mode on the B site. Finally, a frag comes down, but the rotations are already here.
Gonna swing. Double pony trying to cut the numbers down. And they're making some inroads. Zywoo's been deleted, but it just really can't find a headshot. Everybody's strafing. Massive AD spams, like Lourdes in a kayak. They're all over the place. Vitality will take both pistol rounds.
I feel like everyone learned how to do this strafe spam thing from Shox, who was like the #1 guy. He had like the perfect movement, side to side, shoot as you're, running back, and he was so good on the pistols. Made it look so stylish as well. I can see that style in Kyojin. I can see that style in Masuda. I can see it in a lot of the players from France.
Actually, I forget what team Shox was on at the time, but there are some really good YouTube videos with subtitles where Shox is going through things on Dust 2, going through things on Cash, which even though it's not in a map pool, you can still learn from like off angles, playing on CT side of things. I think actually when I mention like an AWPer at Car offering like flashbang support and so on, I think it was from watching Shox's videos where I initially learned that actually. So those videos are really good to look up. On a side note, also the videos that MIBR's players put out as well were really good, from the likes of Fur and Fallen.
Yeah, and
those are super cool videos.
They're all translated, his in French.
I think that those ones are spoken in English, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But I mean, I understood them. There's English in there somewhere. But there's a lot of French here in mid position as NBK makes a huge opening, and double pony off to the races here. Revenge with the AK-47s. Vitality suddenly in a really foul place. Doesn't smell very nice today. Apex walking to his doom. Lucky with the angles. That was simply a rush, and it was simply successful.
Yeah, they even knew that flank was coming in, and Lucky had that. I can't believe he had the perfect crosshair placement through the third slit of the stair over the box where Apex would lurk from on the exact timing. That's the level of sweat you need to win a game in 2021. 7 rounds of difference becomes 6 rounds of difference, and it's such a clean round. They don't lose anybody here, and Zywoo won't be able to get any exit frags, it doesn't seem like. They are above him. Maybe he can recover a better gun from one of his teammates, potentially. But that's about it.
Yeah, that was a flash. That round was a flash, straight in and completely successful.
Everybody got their opening kill, no problems here. That's a very nice shot from MBK. And then Lucky, I mean, that one through the smoke. Shox was kind of looking for that lurk a little bit and still lost his duel. Lucky had a really tough first half. I think he's had some key plays this event, though. I can remember some great rounds from Lucky. Now with 6 rounds to go, is this insurmountable? Devil Pony certainly have reinvented themselves after struggling to get some T-side success versus Astralis. A lot of great game tape for them on that one. How much they can do with that information is another question. That's what we're going to have to learn. So makes it hard to pick a winner in these situations. Wow.
If you stop Vitality from saving too many weapons, then 6 rounds is 3 buys.
That's
and I think that's a nice way to look at it, kind of like sports psychology. They got 3 buys, guys. Then we're even. Just make it seem like a smaller meal, and then digest them. Vitality's struggling here, just like Double Pony did. Zywoo and Shox working together, but they're just getting wrecked, basically. Zywoo needs the multi-frag now. Fast-moving round. Joko here, Kyojin in CT spawn, surely to his right-hand side, he hears that.
Yeah, this is just a perfect lurk, really. Once they've put so much pressure, there's no choice but for Vitality to respect this, and they can think an A-ramp's coming in. Wow, the awareness from Kyojin. This actually makes this possible. I thought for sure Joko was going to get that kill. Bomb could get planted safely. We'll see. Lucky gets away, not even taking a single point of damage. But Zywoo's been a beast. I'm worried for them just because of him and Kyojin and Zywoo both get a kill. They shut this down. This is crazy. A 2-on-4 situation, I think.
That was a huge fight. Like everything, just across the map, it's just massive fights, massive duels being taken.
I can't believe Kyojin finds that duel. Like, he's so
Yeah.
aware of the flank from Joko. That was free, basically.
I was very impressed with him being completely ready for that.
Wow.
I think a lot of people are walking there and just getting blown up, caught completely off guard, but he took nothing for granted in this round.
Yeah. Look, this is crazy. Because Joko didn't make a sound the entire way through.
Yeah.
There's some great awareness. But yeah, that is the perfect time for a flank to come in when they put that much pressure through, so maybe they expected it to come eventually.
Yeah, these rounds are so fast, there isn't even time to talk at the beginning of them. They're just going for it straight away. And we'll see if the same is true here. Flashes to force shot from his angle, and immediately Zywoo's been popped. Once he picked up an AK in that last round, he became more of a problem. But he's gone for now.
Seems like they're going to need everything and more from Zywoo. This is a fantastic flash. They jump through the smoke on both sides. Entries come down. Absolutely no resistance here from Vitality. Frictionless from Double Pony as they come up, and Kyojin, he's having a great map so far. Let's see if he can make a name for himself here. That's a clean kill.
Yeah, NBK on 21 kills already.
About time the experience is consolidated for Kyojin. We expect a lot more from him, and this is the sharpness that, this confidence is why they picked him up.
1 minute on the clock in 4 versus 2. 1 minute on the clock, and it's already a safe situation for Vitality. The brutality continues. Bomb planted on the A bomb site. How can a CT team even just stop these charges? We saw like Double Pony try with aggression on ramp, and it was even worse in the first half. And then the second Double Pony are doing the same, even though there's a somewhat different approach here from Vitality.
Yeah, I think Double Pony actually, so they threw that right-click flash through the smoke, which means that it's possible to be heard for Vitality, but they also caused a certain amount of disturbance on the ramp so that I don't think they heard it and they ate the flash. I think that's something Vitality be aware of next time. They got some rounds to lose like this, but Double Pony can't keep doing that right-click flash through the smoke. So again, I think this is a map taped together by Gimmicks, and there are going to be a lot of kinds of plays like that. Specific timings Double Pony are going to look for. It's important for them to try that. But I don't know quite how many they have. Now, I think on the upside for Double Pony here, they lose 1 round, but it's like a 2-on-4 from Vitality with some huge individual plays. But that last round, Double Pony had a really similar round where they got all the entries, no problem. And now they follow up with those entries, but actually close the round out too. And this is Vitality's economy in a very vulnerable position. Shox has the most expensive gun, but it's only 1 of 3.
Well, Masuta with an information play, but what can they do with said information? Again, it is fast forward from Double Pony. Kyojin's doing some damage though. NBK Joker lining up for him, and the frick kills will come flying through. This is the fastest game of Vertigo I think I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Afro now, 1 versus 3. Starts off well, got most of his health. Looking for a second opportunity. You can see the flash of the bomb. Shox on the other side of an AWP. Scope is hurt. They know roughly where he is.
They have the quote-unquote perfect setup. He doesn't have to move from the side of Generator, and Shox has this tight angle on the left side, so Masuda is totally safe in this position. Afro literally has to pre-fire Shox to win this duel.
Oh,
And
Shadow.
That's going to make him pre-fireable,
I
actually.
don't think he noticed.
He maybe didn't. Oh, wow, he almost finds that pre-fire. If he did, he would have seen where Masuda was. But honestly, yeah, I didn't feel like he saw the Shadow because I think he would have taken that duel first if he did.
Right.
That would have been the easier one to grab.
And again, if your shadow settings are high, you'll see the furthest shadows away from you. If they are low, then you see a lot less shadows, but depending on the distance.
I think he maybe also, because of the way he did pre-fire Shox, maybe he had his own way of thinking about.
Yeah.
I think he figured out that setup, but he had a different way of looking at it. Well, that's 14-7 now. A couple of, again, we didn't see him, but Deagle shots from Kyojin on the defense. I think him being so sharp is a little bit scary right now because him and Zywoo are getting, key frags in losing positions and bringing back rounds from the grave. Some of these rounds you could argue Double Pony the better team, but still Vitality individuals, their individual level is a little bit higher. Maybe a lot higher.
Man, the savagery of the AKs continues. But Double Pony can't really afford any more back and forth. Only fourth for them.
So he sees it.
Yeah, this is a problem with these team models, is they've got a backpack that sticks out and it's not part of the hitbox, but it does concede your position. Which is something to think about for the models you choose at home. Oh, Shox now is in trouble, but then so double Poney, it seems. That's a glorious flick from Shox. Makes it a 2 versus 2. Bomb on the floor. They are committed. Zywoo with the FAMAS won't win that duel. But Apex knows he's got a 1v1 on the site. If he can find this kill quickly, then maybe he can clutch it. Joko, feels a bit faster there. That's definitely a kill. Joko with 19 HP, but it will be an 8th round for Double Poney.
I don't know how much resilience Double Poney have, but I can't help but feel that they're still in this game. They still done so much damage. They actually already earned themselves an eco out of Vitality. They've been trading back and forth. This is going to be 2 free rounds potentially versus Vitality, and every single round has been close. And Vitality have been dragging themselves out by some of these big individual rounds. But Double Poney, they still seem confident. They're going to be able to build up a bit of a bank here. So even if this does go to 15, I think there's potential for this to be a long game.
I'm a non-believer.
Okay.
But this round would be a good start. Ooh. HEs, Kyojin falls back. They both do. High explosive grenades. I used to play Day of Defeat competitively. You could cook the grenades there or throw them back. Not that I suggest that. That would be bad for Counter-Strike.
I think so.
Panzer Shrek.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
non-believer.
well, this is a real test. Okay, it's a real test of faith here. Okay.
My Satan hoodie is in the post. 5 Vitality players versus Joko and Afro, who risk conceding rifles to Vitality and giving them game points in the process.
What is a Satan hoodie? Just has a pentagram on it?
Because I'm a non-believer. You know, I'm a heathen.
Yeah.
It says Satan in big letters, like one of those big American thingies, like from a university or something.
They're back, James. They're back.
Yeah, it's turning around. The wheels are turning.
They're going to watch the flank.
They're planting the bomb.
They're going to watch the flank.
Are they, though?
Right now. Shit.
Oh, he's going to walk straight into it!
Oh, one-on-one. Does he go up to the box? Oh, he sees him.
He's got 17
It's the obvious play to go up. Will he take it?
He's got 17 HP.
Oh,
Oh my god, I can't believe it. That's an ace! It's an ace from Afro. How on earth has he turned that one around? 1 bullet was all that was required. Oh, that was a nervous round.
Cancel that package, James. We're back.
Man, we took it for granted, Launders. We thought it was all over. The 2-man spray down. He can't believe it. Oh, I feel... No, the desk. No. Okay, we're good.
Grab both sides of his head.
He kept it together pretty well there. That was such a great opportunity for them. Wow. That was a great opportunity for Vitality. And perhaps we have just got ourselves a real match, Launders.
They're fun to watch, Double Poney.
Absolutely.
Whoever they play against, it ends up being a very chaotic game. They play fast.
Man, that was one hell of an ace from Afro.
Yep, 2 aces already this match. Both for Double Poney. Kill-wise, it's still a bit of a struggle for Double Poney overall, comparatively. But Apex topped out in that first half. He was doing a lot better then. Can you get that info through the floor? You can just hear everything on this map.
And that's really put their money in the bin. This is actually pretty scary for Vitality now.
Yep, you can return that Satan hoodie. Send it back.
So we get to buy at 10, we get to buy at 12.
2 rounds.
Yeah, two buys to tie the score. That's the focus.
Doesn't seem too difficult, especially
That's the sports psychology.
Especially when, yeah, I like the attitude. Hopefully they have a sports psychologist. Only 1 HE for Vitality. No incendiaries, no ops. And 2 ponies coming for them.
Spots the bag, spots the backpack. It's greedy tease with a bag full of money. Yeah, I thought he was a gunner as well. And maybe he will be a gunner one way or another. Oh, we've got frags across the map once again. 3v3, very briefly indeed, but the third man falls for Vitality. Now we need individual performance. Misuta on the B-bomb site alone, but Zaiwu's not too far behind. Sees two of them at the very least. Some information for Zaiwu. Isolates a fight, but NBK will isolate his head from his shoulders.
25 and 17 for MBK. 2 fabulous final kills. 3 rounds to go to tie this map up, and I really didn't think that their T-side was going to have anything to go for, especially Vitality looking so good in that first half, and I think looking forward to T-side, but you know, maybe this is why Apex was a bit nervous coming out of the first half with the amount of rounds that they got. You know, they could have had 10, could have had 11. Now we can see why a bit. But the Deagles, seriously, I mean, you can't sleep on them, especially with the players that are holding them. Kyojin's already had a couple of really, really strong pistoling rounds. Zaiwu as well.
I feel like the current Deagling situation is making the players with the better weapons increasingly nervous,
yeah,
which is actually exacerbating the problem.
Right, yeah. It's always the French teams, James, that get away with so much on these pistols, in the pistol metas.
NBK is no stranger to pistol abuse.
LBC Z75.
Yes. Of course, my LDLC cannon is a 5.7. Mainly because of the colors, though.
That's priority.
It's kind of blue.
Well, they've got some distance here. Wow, okay, there was a shot there. Shot opportunity for Shocks, and there's just some, you know, some RNG, some just good crosshair placement that goes into it, but some of this is going to be you post up on an angle like a sniper, you take your one shot and you die. You miss. The pistols come in hard. Oh my god, 1v3. The shot gets activated. Joko looking for the 1v3 situation. The bomb is within touching distance. Kyojin about to turn the corner. I don't know if Joko is going to see him or not. Kyojin forgoes fighting the bomb. 24 seconds, and it is in his best interest to make this round go on as long as possible. 20 seconds up. Will he know that Kyojin has found the bomb and is flanking? He will be forced to plan in this situation. He has to make a read as to where his opponent is and can now put the bomb down. Kyojin's going to walk up. Joko showing that he's aware of his potential rotation. Will he catch him? Yeah, he does. No damage here. Crouching underneath the bullet of Kyojin.
Man.
Wow, another 1v3 brought back.
There was a chance to spam the smoke. Maybe fall back, grab a rifle or something.
If you can't get a refund, you can just sell the hoodie, James.
Oh boy, Vitality have had so many close rounds not go their way, and that's got to be increasingly frustrating. But you can see the smiles on the side of Double Pony, the release of pressure there.
They're kind of chilling. It feels like Vitality are a bit more tense than they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe Double Pony were expecting to play 3 maps here, but they've got a chance to play 2. Choco, completely blind, sliding out into plain sight there, which is kind of strange. So we have a big opportunity now for Vitality. There would still be money for Double Pony should they lose this round. But maybe they won't. Then again, Zaiwu on the A-bomb site with the AWP. We'll have something to say about this round. You can see Shox is looking for a peek.
I think they will just look for the boost and see if they can find a kill this way. And
Timing.
Interesting timing, yeah. They can actually transition into just jumping up. But Shock's fully well aware of his opponent's oncoming threats. Afru alone 1v4. You'd think impossible.
I don't think he can penetrate that box enough. Nice work from Shox to escape the situation. And there's a ding and a dong from Misuta to put Vitality on game point. Felt inevitable to me at least, and they have actually made it this far. We'll see if they can go one further. Double Pony will have money for this round as well.
It's certainly not over. 6 out of the last 8 rounds here for Double Pony on the T side. So Vitality will have to dig deep. This will be the second time they win 2 rounds in a row since the pistol on CT. That shot come in. I think they spotted it, which is almost as important. I think Kyojin does now will be a bit suspicious. This engagement on the A ramp is very important. It looks like random smoke spam, but it's about denying positions that the CTs can get to. Now the double swing in for the T's over at mid. There's a lot of duels that can happen simultaneously. They do swing, they don't see anybody. They get some damage off here versus Kyojin. Finally finish off the kill as well. And MBK on this hard lurk through mid. He doesn't find it, but the refrag comes through. 3-on-3 now.
That's a huge frag. Body, that's the bomb spotted. Oh, that's a big headshot from him. He's got 1 minute on the clock in this 2 versus 1. Body and Joko both low versus the AWP of Zywoo. Switches up for the M4. They will hear that surely. They know exactly where he is, which means 2v1 setup for Double Pony. Rotation is surely too great to be coming from anywhere else but here or CT spawn. Looking for a potential flanker. We're in the mind of Zywoo now. He has a defuse kit. Just needs to find out where these plays are. He sees the jiggle. Needs to identify where the other one is, and there's the instant trade from Body. This one's not over just yet.
Oh, they talked about that setup perfectly. Just like Vitality had that setup with Generator and someone in spawn, they just handled that so well. And of course, they could have got long flanked there, but they knew where Zywoo last was and just held on to those positions. Didn't expect anything crazy that way, and they were correct about it. There was really no way for Zywoo to win unless they completely whiffed. So some great refrags coming in from Double Pony to keep this thing competitive. Everything rests on a knife's edge, though. One big round from any of these Vitality players, it all goes down. But they don't get that 2 rounds in a row.
Oh
wow.
My God, the 180. Put an MLG sticker on that gun. The trades are here in the mid as well in favor of Masuta and Vitality, who are now in a 4 versus 2. And Zywoo's looking for more. He's not done with this one just yet. So that's the angles on the ramp. I don't know if he saw something there, but he was pretty damn close. Flashbang colliding with Lucky as well. And then there was Afro. They've come so far, Double Pony, but this may be the final trot on Vertigo. 1 versus 4, creeping through the smoke, and there it is. Done in the end by Apex, of course. Vitality take Vertigo 16-13.
And I